I've decided this year that for the month of October, I want every video to have a Halloween theme to it. And what better game to start with than one of the granddaddies of horror games, Castlevania. Well, I say that it's not really a horror game, it's more kind of like a supernatural action game, kind of thing like a Van Helsing type deal. But still, for being an 8-bit game, it is loaded with a ton of gothic imagery, and a whole heaping pile of references to 1930s monster movies. Over the past year, Castlevania has quickly become one of my favorite video game franchises of all time, and the first game can actually be beaten in under an hour if you know what you're doing. So grab your crucifix and your holy water, because we're going to go kill Dracula in Castlevania. Let's go. Alright, so here we are. See kids, back before we had our Resident Evils and our Silent Hills, this is what constituted a horror game. And here we are with our boy, Simon. I think most people are familiar with how Castlevania works, but just in case you're not, you really have just got your movement, your jumps, and your whip. That whip is about the only... oh, and you have a sub-weapon, which you can throw. The dagger is the worst one, but that's the one we're going to give you first. Don't worry, we're not going to have it for very long. Also, secret to... I missed the secret. If you jump high enough, you can get like a bonus treasure bag there. Don't mind me, just whipping candles. Oh! Black Panther, or Red Panther. Oh, he's dead now. I think there's another one up here. Yeah, okay. See, that's the good thing about why it's very important to upgrade your whip early on, which you get from just, you know, breaking candles and stuff, is the length on this thing is crazy. Like, it's ridiculous. And it can pretty much outmatch almost any opponents outside of ones in the later game. But it also takes like a split second to wind up, so there's a little bit of strategy, but the main thing comes from the platforming and the fact that I think we're flashing every time we swing our whip. You would think on the modern console you wouldn't have that issue from the NES. Rosary beads. And yeah, we are playing on a modern console because the Castlevania Anniversary Collection is frankly incredible. Also, another thing about these maps, secrets. See this? See this wall? Wall chicken. That's simple. Into the sewers we go! Dang, Ariel has looked better. Okay, I couldn't show off the first secret. Fine, I'll show off this one. It's like the embodiment of that, ooh! Holy water, holy water. This is the best item in the game. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, it's not good for every situation, and we're gonna change it out as soon as we find an axe, but we're gonna be playing a majority of this game with holy water, because it's just awesome like that. On to the third and final room of the first level, series of levels, I don't know. Pretty much there's 15 stages. I think it's 15. Yeah, there's 15 stages. Each little section of the game is comprised of... there's the axe. Each section of the game is comprised of 3 stages, giving you a total of, 15, so there's 5 sections. Each one has a boss at the end of it. Like this one, the boss is that giant vampire bat. And I'm just gonna grab this, and we're just gonna throw axes at it. It's that simple. There we go, dead, taken care of. Took maybe 3 seconds. And don't worry, every other boss is totally that easy. I love the little map transitions, they're so cool. Okay, this should be, yes, the boomerang, or the cross, or whatever you want to call it. This is another, a lot of people consider this to be one of the best weapons. Also, another secret. I got your crown, Dracula, ha ha ha. But yeah, this thing, as you see, you throw it, and it comes back. If you've played Smash Bros, you know how this thing works. And if you've watched the Castlevania anime, I say in air quotes that you totally can't see, then you know that geometric shapes hurt vampires. Gosh, I hate that change. I'm also currently debating whether or not I should go ahead and give my rant on the Castlevania anime or not. What the heck, we're gonna be here a while. Oh, Medusa heads. Crap. Okay, yeah, so these things you gotta avoid, and... honestly, if you just run straight, most of the time, if you don't stop, you'll be fine, but... just, you know, be aware, be on the lookout. I don't want to lose this cross, not yet. Okay, so there's only a few, but there's going to be more coming up. Like there. See, they run in that zigzag pattern, and if you don't go down the stairs, Simon, and just duck whenever I want you to duck, you'll be fine. Can't believe we made that. So yeah, there's, pattern recognition, as the kids say. Ooh, holy water again. Actually, that could be good. Oh, never mind. I want to show off the stopwatch. This is going to be hilarious. Moving platforms. I think there's one more. Yeah, it's stage 5 right now, so we got to get through stage 6. Medusa heads. Okay. I don't know if the Medusa heads means also, I think, yeah. We already got a wall chicken back there, but just letting you know there's another one there. Oh crap, this part. Made it. Made it. And made it. Okay, sweet. Deal with these little cannon guys. These things can be annoying a little bit, but the good thing about them is you can actually hit that fireball that comes out of them. Or like what I just did, you just kill them fast enough and they're not going to give you any trouble. But I'll show you later on, but you can swing your whip and knock the fireballs out of the sky before they hit you. So most every enemy has a good way to avoid them. Rosary beads will kill everything on the screen, which is really good when you're fighting Medusa heads. Man, I just hope we don't run into a giant Medusa head. Oh, come on. Okay, there's a reason I picked up the stopwatch. I'm going to talk about it now before we go into this room. Stopwatch completely freezes every enemy on screen. It only works for 2 bosses in the game, which is the giant bat we just fought, and this Medusa head. Watch how easy the stopwatch makes this fight. Yep. That simple. It's literally, it just... there's a reason it doesn't work on any of the bosses after this point. Which is this? Oh, this is the mummy. Okay. Alright, on to round 3. What do we have? Holy water. Okay, we're probably... I think that's the holy water that we pick up and we're carrying with us through the rest of the game. Ah, frick, Fleamen. These are probably the most annoying Castlevania enemy. Like, Medusa heads are not fun, and the... Ooh, chicken. Come on. Okay, yeah. If you throw the fire... If you throw... I keep calling it the firebomb, but if you throw the holy water at the right time, it will kill them. And there's a skeleton too, but he's not near as much a threat. That's right, just come here, little birdie. We're not even gonna deal with you up close. Yeah, as you probably noticed, enemies have crazy knockback in this game, which is where, honestly, most of the challenge comes from. Because if you get hit once, they can completely screw up your day. But, yeah. The birds are, just, when you see them jump and swing, that's about all you can do. I think there's a room coming up where that's going to get demonstrated very well. Oh, Medusa heads. Oh, it's this part, okay. Something I found here, if you just run straight 9 times out of 10, actually for me, 100% of the time, you just don't get hit if you just ignore everything in that little section there. Okay, on to the next part, which I think we do not want to pick up the stopwatch. The stopwatch is useless now. We do want to kill the birds. Ah, okay. I'll show y'all the fireball thing. So yeah, you can break the fireballs, and usually you can kill those within one thing. Okay, bird's dead. Keep moving on. No! No, frickin'... Mama Belmont always warned me about getting knocked back by enemy fire turrets. Let's redeem ourselves. I think this is the one that killed us, maybe? Oh, yeah, it must have been, because we're moving on to the next section here. Blocking all those fireballs. Okay, I'm out of breath. I can't do it anymore. And there's our prize. That is the final tower of Castlevania, where Dracula resides. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot! Fire, Medusa heads and fireballs. Can we just avoid everything? Or we can just die. That works too. Right. What if I just run? If I just run ahead, jump over them. Okay, we're just gonna go straight into the boss fight. That's a dagger. We don't want the dagger. The dagger is the worst possible item you can get. Alright, now we gotta deal with not one mummy, but two mummies, that's right! They're lesbians! Yeah, just stand up. Oh, we need that, we need that, we need- No, we needed that so bad, I needed that so bad. What those little number 2 things are is pretty much, if you have that, then you can throw more than one item at a time. Right now, as you see, we can only throw one bottle of fire at once. If we had that, we could throw 2, which would have made this fight even easier than it already was. Okay, we got one! Yes, because I think we're gonna get a 3 as soon as we start the next round. Or the next, like, series of levels. You know what I mean. Now I'm free falling. And now we're at the lowest point in the castle. This is another one of those real, I mean, like, pretty much at this point, everything moving forward is a super challenging part of the game. This in particular. Alright, why don't we, let's try one more time. No, my freaking... Those bats, they're so, I mean, they're easy to kill. But you can see how just any enemy, when you get knocked back 17,000 feet, whenever you get hit. No. Okay. Okay, sweet. We made it across. Let's just run. Let's go. They're shooting fireballs. Dun, dun. No! Okay, at least we're back on, like, the safety platform. Alright, duck whenever you go under those stalagmites. They will knock you out. Okay. No! You know what, now would be a good time to talk about my issues with the Castlevania anime. Because I'm already fired up. And let me tell you, first off, don't call it an anime, okay? And I'm not like that, it's not like that whole, oh, it's gonna be in Japan, it's not an anime. That's not even it. If you classify that art style as an anime, every DC animated movie is an anime, okay? Because that's exactly what it looks like. Not saying it looks bad, in fact, it's quite beautifully animated sometimes. But yeah, the art style, it's not an anime, okay? I don't care what people say. So yeah, anyways, I don't think it visually looks anything like an anime. It's still very Western animation. Again, doesn't mean it's bad, it's just not an anime. Then the next big thing, it's just a transhumanist nightmare. As in, freaking that, Warren Ellis. I mean, most people think he's a scummy person because of that other stuff that came out about him. And don't get me wrong, that stuff is bad. I just don't care enough to look into it to see how valid it really is. But it's probably true. But oh my gosh, just like, he completely changed everything, but he just stripped it of any religion whatsoever. Which, oh crap, this part. I'm gonna put a pin in that, I'm gonna come back real quick. This room here, just... whenever the flea men drop, stop what you do, swing at them as soon as they hit the ground. Just watch what I'm doing, okay? Walking. Can't believe I did that in one go. And just run right past the dragon, okay? Oh my gosh, okay, that room still scares me to this day. We do not want the dagger. We do not want the dagger. You know what's worse than the dagger, though? the Castlevania anime. So I actually watched the show before I even played any of the games. So my first exposure to Castlevania, well, not quite. My first proper exposure to Castlevania was through the show. I was already pretty familiar with like the lore and everything. Wall Chicken, we're gonna grab that. But just when I watched the show on my own, I didn't like it. I think parts of it were great, but there were still other parts that I was just like, that kind of annoys me. And especially now that I've played through all those games, I'm like, there's so much that he changed and I don't like. And I honestly only think Season 2 was the only season I really truly liked. Season 1, it was alright, I was just introducing the characters. The next boss is in here, I'm just gonna finish this before we go on. Season 1 is okay. Season 2, the only season that actually adapted Castlevania 3, it was good. I found Camilla annoying, but I think that's kind of the point of her character, given what happens to her in later seasons. Later seasons were very mixed bag, because anything having to do with Isaac was fantastic, I won't lie there. Everything else was either filler or completely stupid and pointless. Anyways, let me show you again why the fireballs are so freaking broken at this point in the game. Also, that is Frankenstein, and the little dude is supposed to be like Igor. It doesn't matter, he's already dead. Gosh, this fight is so freaking easy. And the next one is like the most difficult fight in the game, I'd argue, but it also can be broken with holy water. That's why we're taking holy water with us. The best song in Castlevania. Well, the second best song in Castlevania. And I say that because half of this song makes up the best song in Castlevania, which is Heart of Fire from Aria of Sorrow. Anyway, should I continue my Castlevania rants? No? You don't want me to? I don't care, I can't hear you. For all I know, you could be saying yes. Anyways, the other thing that gets to me, like I said, he stripped it of religion, and I am a Christian. I think I've made that clear in several videos. I'm not even looking for it to be... No. No. We need the holy water. We don't need the stopwatch. You can't get holy water in this level. We had a 3 holy water. Kill me. I need your bones to kill me, because if they don't, I'm boned, okay? Anyways, yeah. The comment I made about the geometric shapes, because, like, the sign of the cross, Sypha, who makes a very compelling argument, I won't lie, it's a halfway decent argument, but it can easily be disproven with any amount of logic whatsoever. She's like, oh, why are vampires fear sign of the cross if a vampire's like an Indian and has never even heard of Jesus before? And Trevor's like, oh, well, it's just because it's geometric shapes, and I'm not even, like, remotely I have my own issues with Trevor and his characterization, but, no, it's not geometric shapes, it's the fact that vampirism has long been associated with the demonic, particularly the Christian demonic. Like, guys, go back and read the original Bram Stoker's book. It's so heavily tied in with, you fight it using Christian themes, like, the sign of the cross and whatnot. And that's not because of geometric shapes. Just think about this for a second. If the whole Jesus guy, if he was right about what he said, then, he conquered death, he's, has power over demons, because he's the Son of God. Any symbol associated with him, demons are going to know about, regardless of whether or not they have heard, actually, the human being they inhabit or curse know of Jesus. Demons are another supernatural element. That doesn't make any sense to say, oh, it's just... I'm dead. Look, long story short, I'm not a big fan of the whole sign of the cross thing, or the way they get around it. Also, I hate their portrayal of death. I mean, it's kind of funny whenever he's like, the guy, but then whenever it turns out the actual death is just like that, he's not intimidating in the slightest, because in the games, as we'll find out, because death is at the final part of this level, death is like constantly the most challenging part of any of these games. I would argue he's harder than Dracula in most games. This one would be included if you couldn't absolutely just dog him with holy water. Anyways, yeah, I could go on, but I'm not. I don't know if anyone even wanted to hear my opinions on the anime or not, or the show. I can't call it an anime. I already said I refuse to acknowledge it as such. I will say though, as much as I'm absolutely sure they're gonna ruin the lore with Nocturne again, and I really like Richter, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't somewhat excited for that show. So, yeah, I'll still watch it, because it's not like it's atrocious. There's a lot in it I like, it's just there's a lot of stuff to not like as well. Ah, the Axe Armors. Oh, frick, this guy. Well, not this, the Flea Man, which is the little midget dude. Can't believe I dodged those axes, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I think he ran off the screen, so he's pretty much dead. This dude is gonna be a bit more of a... Yeah, throw your axe. I'll throw my fire bottle. How about that? Oh, crap. I don't want that axe, by the way. I don't want that axe. That axe, though. Quit going, like, slightly off-screen. Stupid NES games and their weird detection whenever enemies get near the edge of the screen. I don't get it. Bloody skeletons, they get up even after you knock them down. I can't sing whatsoever, so why am I doing this? Just because I don't have any decent commentary skills whatsoever. I've just been faking it for almost 2 years when I've been making this channel. I can't even come up with a second verse to the self-insulting song. Okay, gosh. See, the bloody skeletons, they're not that bad, but, you know, they, just like most enemies, they can overwhelm you if you're not careful. Holy crap, my health is low. And the Axe Armor is throwing axes, as he tends to do in most iterations. Throw that, get close enough to where you get in the fire. That's the thing, this idiot follows me, so he can walk straight into the fire. It's not working now as soon as I say it, of course, but you know what I mean. I don't know why they constantly back up. I mean, they're scared, I get that. But, bruh, just face me like a man. But what is a man except a miserable pile of secrets? See, I said the line. Symphony is a good game. It's probably not my favorite, but it's still really good. I didn't think I was gonna hit that, but somehow I hit that. Also probably what I'm gonna say when I get married. Alright, Cannon. I'll throw the fireball at you. Okay, yeah, that kills them really quick. I was really hoping there'd be like an extra piece of... Oh, right, that wall up there on the second floor, that has some health in it. Which we will need because the next hall... No! My holy water, my holy water! Look, guys, I mean, I could do this without the holy water, trust me. I mean, that's how I did it the first time I played. But the holy water makes it so incredibly easy, also just narrowly dodging the fireballs there. Look, they just passed right over my head. Skeleton. But no, trust me, the holy water is worth having, because it, like these enemies, especially Death here. Oh, you know what? But before I go in and fight him the way I'm going to fight him, I'll fight him legitimately and show you what Death is like. I just lost all that health because I'll be right back. Good and far away. I'll grab this. I'll kill you right there. Now I can go up. This room is a bit of a doozy, shall we say. As you see, axe armors and Medusa heads. Honestly, this room might be more challenging than the boss itself. I need to stop talking. I would probably do a lot better if I stopped talking. All the money bags. You know what they make me think? It just reminds me of that Moon Knight clip or panel where it's like, Dracula, where are you? You owe me money. Every time I get that. I made it. Okay. Just a second. Okay, let me show you what Death is actually like, and then you'll understand why it's a smart idea to bring the fire bottle with you. So there's our man. Okay, all the flying scythes, which he will spawn more up. Man, I thought I'd last longer than that. Probably something else I'll say to my wife. Okay, and you can destroy the size, but you see, more spawn in. Again, I thought I'd last longer than that! Again, something else I'll probably say to my wife. Okay, I'm just gonna show y'all why we fireball in this, okay? See why it's worth bringing the holy water with you, okay? I'm also realizing my math was completely off because I said there were 15 stages and we're now in stage 16. So, just add another thing to what I said. Yeah, okay, remember the first boss of the game? Yeah, we've reached the point where he's a normal enemy now. Let's try just running across here, avoiding him as we go. No, that's it. You know what? Alvita Zane. I'm telling you guys, y'all saw the power of the holy water. And with you can't, well, I mean, I'm telling you guys, you cannot knock the power of the holy water, trust me. Now listen, you can't like, boof Dracula with it, because, Dracula is actually immune to everything except the whip. But, there will be a way that it's useful. You'll see, assuming we get to his well, we're in his castle, assuming we get to his chambers, man, I'm doing everything except fighting these guys. Whatever, I'll take the hit. I think there's some more health here somewhere anyways, maybe, I don't know. We're just gonna continue on, we're almost there. Okay, now we're into, remember that little, the chamber we saw all the way back? That's the clock tower. This is the clock tower. And the clock tower is typically one of the hardest stages in Castlevania. And it comes back to here. I can't get that heart without falling, I don't think. Now, what makes the clock tower so hard? I'm glad you asked, viewer. Well, first off, skeletons, they're not so bad, right? Well, you're right there. But remember those little, bird, guys who were dropping off the flea men? Wouldn't it suck if they did that in a very enclosed space? Right on cue. Just go down, okay. It's... Wow, and the bird, stupid birds! Let's try it again, I'll let y'all drop. Okay, that works too, you know. I'm on literally one hit will kill me. This is not where I want to be right now. Please, I need some help. I need something. I really don't want to have to do this Dracula fight. No hits. Oh gosh. Well, if we're gonna do it, we gotta do it right. And stock up on whatever you want. I'm not getting across. I've dragged this fire bottle, this holy water, all the way from, what, like, the mummy fight, I think? I am not about to give up on it now. I've already made a video fighting and killing this Dracula. Okay. Okay, hit his head. Yeah, you can only hit him in the head. It's best to wait until he, launches the fireballs at you and then swing. He also has a knack for teleporting right where you're gonna be. It's very annoying. How did I miss that? No! Alright, one more time. I think we can actually hit his head a couple times before... Or not. Or we'll just die. See, he likes to spawn right on top of you! Honestly, if you're very quick, you can actually hit him twice whenever he appears, but it's much better to... Gotta love how he spawns either right on top of you or so far away that you can't possibly hit him this turn. There's no in-between. Come on, Dracula, you son of a gun, you owe me 20 bucks. See, on paper, it's not that hard. It's kind of like whenever I talked about the Ogdo Bogdo fight. It's not that hard on paper, but whenever you're here, and especially when you're as stubborn as I am and refuse to go into this fight with a full bar of health in exchange for a fire bottle, it makes it a lot harder. Come on, just a few more hits. Just a few... No! No! I'm gonna get this son of a gun. He's not gonna do this again. I swear, I'm gonna kill him this time. This is gonna be the run. Out of pure, unadulterated hatred, this is going to be the run. No, not out of hatred, that's what he wants. Out of righteousness, out of justice, out of all that is good and holy in this world, Dracula, I shall smite thee. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is what I want, this is what I want. This is why you want the fire bottle. Okay, jump at... Oh, fireballs. Okay, jump at me again. You can only hit his head again, but the fire bottles freeze him in place. No! Man, and I had the whole epic speech and everything. He was ready, like, I was about to freaking kill him. I was gonna body Dracula, and instead we get this. Okay. Just... Oh crap, I messed up. I hesitated for a second. Okay. Fireball, jump, swing. 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 Fireball, jump, swing! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Castlevania for the NES. Or if you have the Anniversary Collection, any modern console. My word, oh my gosh. That was so... One hit! One hit! Bring the castle down! Oh my gosh. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna let this, I'm gonna let the rest of this play out. I'll let you enjoy the funny, names in the credits here. Like, for example, Bram Stoker was the author. Man, I had a bunch of Dracula facts I was gonna talk about. Christopher B. I had a bunch of facts about, like, vampires and stuff I meant to keep bringing up, and I didn't do it. Well, it is what it is. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, and happy Halloween.